They called it the Trail of Tears, a journey that almost erased entire nations. A march of death across the American landscape. In 1830, President Andrew Jackson signed the Indian Removal Act. On paper, it promised a fair exchange. Native tribes in the East would give up their ancestral lands in return for territory in the West. In reality, it was nothing but a land grab. White settlers wanted fertile soil, and the government was ready to clear the way. The Cherokee Creek, Choctaw, Chickasaw, and Seminole were among those forced to leave. Soldiers arrived in their villages with little warning. Families were given days, sometimes only hours, to abandon their homes. Everything they had built for generations was gone in an instant. Then came the long march west. Over 60,000 Native Americans were driven from their lands. They walked hundreds, even thousands of miles through rain, mud, and snow. Many were chained together. The elderly collapsed. Children froze. Mothers buried infants by the roadside. Disease spread quickly. Hunger gnawed at every step. By the end, more than 4,000 Cherokee had died. Their tears, their suffering, marked every mile of that trail. The U.S. government claimed it was progress. They called it necessary for expansion. But for the native tribes, it was loss of land, of culture, of lives. And yet, against all odds, they survived. The Cherokee Nation, the Creek, the Choctaw, the Chickasaw, and the Seminole still stand today. Their resilience became their weapon. What was meant to erase them became a story of endurance. The Trail of Tears is not just a chapter in history. It's a warning, a reminder of what happens when greed and power crush humanity. History forgotten is history repeated. Remember the trail. Honor the survivors. Share their truth.